This is one of my favorite parts. When the world, you know, like slowly starts to melt away.
Yeah. Me too, actually.
Kind of why I don't like shrooms. Because it doesn't happen slowly. It's just all of a sudden, boom.
I get sick every time I take mushrooms.
With acid, things slowly start going weird. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like a hell of a lot more inviting.
Agreed. Everybody has acid wrong.
To undergo the psychedelic perception refurbishment rattlesnake country.
It's so awesome to actually find one somehow. Fuck with it.
Like a diamondback.
Yeah.
So throwing rocks at it.
Just like find like a big stick. Wave it. I think they can strike up to like 12 feet away or some shit, don't they?
I have no idea.
Like 6 feet, no, not 12.
I think that's a cobra. Cobras have I can't imagine a rattlesnake has that nearly that much strike.
I can imagine a rattlesnake has like at least 4 to 6 feet.
I would think, yeah, 4 feet. The higher it can get its head off the ground, the more striking range. How does a tree that size grow right on top of a boulder like that?
So like holding on to the side of the line.
It happens everywhere. There's a tree doing it over there. The roots don't need fucking dirt. You just fucking put it up on a boulder and everywhere the ground is infiltrated with tree roots. It'd be cool to be able to see through the ground. Like only see the tree roots.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the ground,
Aspen tree.
the rest of the ground is just glass. You can see through it.
I guess it's the largest organism in the world, isn't it? The aspen trees.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
or the oldest, I think.
Huh?
One of the oldest.
Yeah.
Apparently cheating has been taken real seriously. Past history moments. I always thought the whole idea was funny, cheating. I've never understood the relationship thing where like you own a person. Or you to tell the person not to ever like screw around with anybody but you.
Weird feeling.
To me, that's like telling somebody you can't go see a movie with anyone else. Fucking is just like some activity. Not some like sacred thing.
Not really sacred to me anymore. I'm 99.99% sure my wife cheated on me multiple times, so I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, that's just weird that
Probably sleep with another girl now.
fucking is sacred.
I may have actually cared at one point, but I don't anymore now. Let's just say that I'm an opportunist. The opportunity ever comes my way, I'm sure I'll take it. She ruined it for me. The sanctity of it.
One of these days you'll wake up with a pine cone jammed in your eye socket. You just wake up and she's like jammed a pine cone in your eye socket.
She told me she stuck something in her ex's ass. She like hit her, embarrassed her at a party.
She's like, you're not gonna be laughing when you wake up with a pine cone jammed in your eye socket.
Stuck a giant lollipop in his ass. I totally believe it too.
A giant lollipop?
Yeah. Lollipop in his ass while he was passed out drunk.
Ugh.
He used to like beat the shit out of her and embarrass her in front of people, man.
I heard a girlfriend super glued her boyfriend's eyes shut. Cause he cheated on her. And she didn't let it out until he was asleep.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's really
Go blind.
That's really fucked up, dude.
Imagine even after they got these eyelids open, there was probably permanent damage to his eyes.
Yeah. That's weird. Relationships, you're like... It's like a serious gamble, it seems like. For people to run off into heaven, or for people to just, like, come out worse enemies than with anyone else ever.
Yeah. Really is a huge gamble.
It worked pretty well in our parents' day. What are we, though? The millennial snowflakes? Is that what we're known as?
I don't know. I don't consider myself a millennial by any means. No.
What are we then? Generation X?
I would probably more say so. I guess technically I'm a millennial. Technically. I think you are too, technically.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't act like that at all, dude. I have no interest in social media, none of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm very about keeping my life really private. I just really am.
I wonder who the hell is impersonating you.
I can almost guarantee it's Sarah Shamir.
I really wish I knew. Because whoever it is doesn't reply back to me ever. But she's got like she's got at least 3 accounts of you.
Let's hope it just stays where it's at. Like there's no problems caused.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, impersonating somebody. Like, for all I know, someone could be impersonating me and I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, I know.
Someone could come out of nowhere.
Yeah, somebody could pretend to be you online and get you in trouble for shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And someone's doing that with you.
Somebody could pretend to be you and then, like, you know, cause some kind of problem for you.
For you?
Me too.
Someone's actually doing it with you. I don't know if they're causing a problem, but they've got their...
I think somebody's just trying to fuck with me, trying to get me worried about it.
Yeah, probably.
And I'm honestly, I there's maybe 5% of the time I've ever thought about it. I generally 95% of the time don't care. Doesn't run through my mind hardly ever at all. I'm so glad I have nothing to do with social media anymore. I can't even begin to explain how much happier I am. That was like the best decision I ever made in my entire life. Was completely cutting out everything on the internet. The only thing I do on the internet is watch movies on YouTube.
I think one of my best decisions was actually to have a Facebook. Otherwise, we wouldn't be
It's different for everybody.
we wouldn't be tripping right now.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, for me personally, that was the best decision I could have made, was get off of social media.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about for anybody else.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just talking for me too.
Yeah. For my own personal life, I have no desire at all to post what I'm doing online.
I could see that.
To who? It's like, what? So I'm just gonna put stuff out there that like could end up coming back around, biting me in the ass.
To your friends.
I don't have any friends anymore. Just
Oh. I still stay in touch with Leo, Sean, Damien. I don't know if it's not really like staying in touch though, like hanging out like we are now though. I guess it's keeping in their life. Keeping in your friends' lives.
What do you ever think happened to Chris Toll? I could imagine him like actually like being homeless for some weird reason.
I have no idea. I had to send him on his way, like so many other roommates that just couldn't pay, and then I just never saw him again. Him or Kane Verlay.
Or Fortress.
Yeah, they said last time they tried to come over to my house, the cops were there. They were coming over for a fight night, and the cops were there.
So just what, never came back again?
Yeah.
Cops were there multiple times though.
Yeah, I know. Motherfuckers were always calling the cops on me. We were the young kids on the block to be like throwing backyard slugfests in garage, playing like really loud instruments in the garage. On a street of like people trying to raise their damn families.
I'm surprised, yeah. If that was in Highlands Ranch, they never would have put up with that place. No way.
Yeah.
That was
I had like a shitload of liquor bottles in the windows. I had a shrine like right there.
I know, I remember that. It was awesome. All the Sky vodka bottles.
Yeah.
I feel pretty fucking good right now, man.
I feel extremely fucking good. Holy shit, I feel good. This stuff's psychedelic in a different way than the perforated stuff. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It is in a different way.
It's like from a different batch.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
This seems to be the more serious batch, like
I still stand with my original statement that 3 would be the way to go. But I know that we just don't have it.
Yeah.
But I still do think that 3 would be perfect for this.
That's always the fucking problem, running out of it. That's like the only problem this shit ever has. Never enough time to get enough the first time. Always enough time to come back and want it.
I mean, there's like the 1% of the time where it ends up being a bad trip, but
Not even that.
not even that.
Well, I don't know. 1%. I thought you for a second. I was thinking 1/10.
Yeah, no, like 1% of the time. It's worth.
I'd say it's like
The way I feel about it is it is worth taking the risk.
maybe 3 or 4%.
That small percentage.
4% of the time it's bad.
Yeah, but it's worth taking the risk for this amazing day.
Absolutely, dude.
Everybody has a bad trip every now and then. That's just that's a part of the game.
That was the worst possible thing imaginable, according to the cops that came in to talk for Dare. You'll never recover from a bad trip. Did you ever have cops come in and tell you that?
No. So they tell you that's like the worst possible thing imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a bad trip a couple times. Not the worst possible thing imaginable.
That seemed weird. Just have an officer come out to every school and talk about how badass it is. And then you do it and you find out it's just like...
Amazing.
Yeah. They're just trying to keep something like a secret. And I think most people get had by that too.
It's crazy that you're still able to find people that actually move this shit. I'm really glad that this hasn't died out.
I know.
I kind of feel like I'm kind of worried that The guys that are around making this, they're probably in like their 60s and 70s almost. Probably a lot older. What's gonna happen when these guys die? They're gonna be dying probably in the next 10 to 15 years, the guys that make this. I'm guessing they're old hippies in the 60s and 70s. More than likely.
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
Is everything gonna be around forever? Probably not.
I thought it was the Grateful Dead family, like, probably had their own chemists and shit. Like, the recipe is not going anywhere.
Yeah, but to know how to do it properly, it's kind of just like meth.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in Breaking Bad.
Yeah. It's actually a really big deal to make like your own like Percocet. Believe me, I looked into it.
It'd be even a bigger deal if you could make your own LSD.
Oh, that'd be way harder than making your own Percocet.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the chemicals that are required.
You could make so much money. If it were allowed, though.
Every bat of LSD really is like would have to be treated like a level 5 biohazard. Get like even more than like a little drop. Can't imagine what would happen if somebody with their hand slipped and went into the whole barrel. Oh. That person would probably instantaneously, within like a few minutes, would just never be a human being again.
I wonder, dude. I've always wondered if the psychedelic, if there's a cap to it or if there's no bottom. Can you only trip so hard?
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't want to put that to the test, though. I think it keeps getting harder and harder and harder. I think you can actually just keep tripping harder and harder and just.
I don't know, man. I was thinking the other way. Like, there's probably only so hard you can trip.
Stay conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's only so hard that you can trip and actually be able to stay conscious.
Well, it's like, if you were to take like 10 hits, that might not be any different than taking like 1,000 hits on your mind.
Oh.
Like, you can only be so out of your mind, and I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing, though.
I need some more sunlight.
What is that in the game that I made up, The Legacy of Greed? Someone, you're walking past someone and they splash you in the face with acid.
Splash you in the face with acid. I guess that was all over the news. People were doing that to women.
Fucking hell, dude.
They were walking up like to get back at their exes, and they were throwing acid in their faces.
With like hydrofluoric and antimonic acid or something?
Yeah, something serious that like
Antimonic?
ate their fucking faces away.
Holy shit, dude.
You should look up the news stories. I'm not lying to you about it. There's even video footage of somebody just like walking by and just like throwing it in their face and just to keep walking. There's video footage of it.
Where the hell do they get antimonic acid?
I don't know if it's antimonic acid. I don't know what kind of acid it was.
Floral antimonic is the worst, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. Does that bring you down straight to your atoms? Ugh.
I don't know, maybe it's not. It's gotta have something to do with isn't that what the main ingredient in acid is, the fluorine?
Hydrofluoric?
Yeah.
Hydrochloric or hydrofluoric, there's like all kinds of different acids. I don't know. I just know that.
I heard that antimonic acid is so corrosive that you need like a
Special
tin foil or Teflon. Teflon's the only way to hold on to it.
Teflon?
Yeah, something that's coated in Teflon.
You got that one go up here, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
You still have those things in your mouth?
Yeah.
Holy shit. My mine were gone a long time ago.
Yeah, mine are taking forever to dissolve. That's what I remember about them, though. These ones take a long time.
It's been an hour.
It's like they're made out of cardboard.
An hour and 12 minutes.
Stuff that comes on the cardboard is more serious than the perforated stuff this time.
Yeah, 3 of the perforated is where it needs to always be.
Yeah. I had to cut the hits myself out of the cardboard.
You had to cut them yourself?
Yeah.
So what, just like soaked a sheet and then just gave it to you? Just dipped the whole thing in?
No, it's been double dipped.
Double dipped?
Mm-hmm. They put it in. Well, first of all, they have this little thing that you roll the serration into it.
Mm-hmm.
A little paper. I don't know where they get the idea, the art for that. But they have these little tiny bathtubs that they soak in, and then they dry out. And then they're dunked back in there again. And then they dry out again.
Weird. I've never seen it.
You can actually keep dunking them.
Really?
I think you can get super strong hits of acid if they just keep dunking the... I'm not sure, though, if there's only so much the paper can take, or... It makes sense, though, that you could just keep dunking the paper and it'd soak up more and more and more. It feels so incredibly fucking good, dude.
Me too.
What a...
It's like the feeling of like, it's like ambrosia.
Yeah, dude. The Angels of Indigo Arcadia. The Angels of Indigo Arcadia.
I like that. The Angels of Indigo Arcadia.
Yeah. They deal justice swiftly. The Indigo Arcadians. Oh my holy god, dude. This shit just got so real for me.
I know what you mean.
Oh my holy god, dude. This is real fucking LSD, holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Are you tripping your ass off right now?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. This is insane. I can't believe how fast everything looks like it is, dude. Are the clouds really moving as fast as they look like?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I can't believe some of the shit I'm seeing in the clouds right now, dude. There's that beautiful, like, dipped in oil.
Yeah. The clouds look like they're dipped in oil.
And the way that sounds, I can't even describe how that sounds, dude. It almost seems like it gets better the longer you hold on to it.
Yeah.
That's so weird that this stuff lasts for years at a time. It stays good for years and years.
That is weird.
Reminds me of that when I caught that kid trying to rip me off.
He's trying to rip you off acid?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna... I just want to look at it under the black light. And he's like, don't do that, it'll ruin it.
It's like, what?
I was like, let me just buy one hit from you then. I'll determine that.
He wouldn't even sell you the one hit. He was just trying to rip you off, yeah.
Yeah. And the reason he told me he wasn't selling it to me is because he didn't want to be known as the person who's, like, ripping people off. He wasn't really he was like a sketch type person. You don't usually get acid from those types of people. I don't know what he was doing with acid. He never even had any. Whoa.
Chris George just ripped me off ecstasy one time.
I cannot begin to describe you how the wind sounds. Never have I heard wind sound like that.
It feels so fucking good right now.
I feel so fucking good right now. It kind of reminds me of the capsaicin high. Just like that, like really pure, like...
Capsaicin?
Yeah, you know how like when you're high on capsaicin, you don't feel sick or anything? It just feels really good after you eat like a really hot food.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like how I feel right now. We're the closest to that. I guess words really do no justice though. You know what I'm feeling.
What? Words really do no justice?
Yeah.
Oh, of this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really any way to explain it. I'm sitting here trying to figure out a way. Words do it no justice.
Dude, I'm seeing this going from like a full-blown tree, like really far away, to like just right in front of us. Like over and over again. That is so fucking weird, dude. It looks like you could walk up to the base of that tree right there. It looks like it's...
I see exactly what you're saying.
It looks like that tree's like...
Like you just walk right up to it.
Yeah.
As if you were little.
At least up until that napkin flew in the way. There's like a napkin out here. That is so fucking weird, dude. It looks like I could go climb that tree. This is so fucking weird right now, dude.
I'm so glad I don't live in India. Having to like not be able to drink the water. So glad I'm white. With a male. Yeah, I'm just glad I'm white. I live in America.
I wonder if that's how most races are. Like, they're just glad to be what they are. Or if most people are like, I wish I was this color. I know, it seems like Asians wish they were white. Asian men have a thing for white dudes. I've seen that. They put it in all their video games.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that tree. My perception is so fucking, like, weird right now, dude. Looks like that tree's, like, 90 feet away.
Okay.
Alright.